Well, this week on Stupid, we are throwing away standards, you know. There's for a month now, well, yeah, really, for a couple months now, there's been excuse me, there has been a campaign on, this feminist campaign on, like, this hashtag of I'm no angel, all bodies are beautiful, and it's, it kind of started off as somewhat legitimate. Not all women have these super cut Photoshop bodies, and it started off like, okay, guys, we can try to understand women that their bodies aren't always going to be perfect, or like what we expect from TV, magazines, porn, maybe. I get that, but then it just kind of morphed into like this lazy coalition of with this all bodies are beautiful thing, and I'm not gonna really just sit back and just be like, okay, if a woman is 300 pounds, I have no right to say anything to her because I have no idea what it's like to be a woman, or you know the non I don't have any knowledge of how it feels to be an overweight woman or some shit like that. And I'm just looking at these hashtags, these feminist hashtags, and these trends. Man, it is getting worse. But these crazy feminist bloggers, they've been trying to trend everything disgusting and everything stupidly imaginable. This is really like one of the many that have picked up some steam. There were other, trends of the armpit, dyeing your armpit, you know, and it was just really stupid with these white girls dyeing their armpit purple, light blue, green. Nobody looks at armpits like that. To be honest with you, no guy wants to see that shit, you know. Jeez, I don't know where to come up with this stupid shit, but yeah, there's been so many other trends. Trying to remember the no makeup one. That's a legitimate one, but they co-opted and they just kind of flipped it to where, girls don't even clean themselves. I know this didn't really pick up any traction, but you'll have like these feminists who don't bathe, and they'll act like supernatural. They'll come from like being their natural self to being natural, where they don't bathe, they don't comb their hair, they don't really do shit. They just go out the door looking wild and toe up, and it's like they overdo it to make you think like, oh, as me as a guy asking a woman to be beautiful, that's like so hard to do. That's like me pulling teeth. Oh, well, for her pulling teeth, you know, it's so hard, And I'm so tired of these feminist guilt tripping men in wanting standards or wanting a healthy, normal female. It's stupid. Being fat is not healthy. I see these little fake statistics that these feminists like to pull, like, studies show that skinny people, um, die from more diseases. Well, are the diseases that diseases, hope that's coming out right, that that these people studied, were they related to eating, and weight, things like that. I mean, I don't want to see the statistics, and you guys are like comparing some other shit like, oh well, more skinny people die from AIDS or some shit like that. You know, But I'm the thing is, it's really stupid because it's such a double standard. It is really a double standard because it's ironic how guys, they, well, for women, they want us guys to lower our standards, lower our bar, so we can make every female feel wanted and beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But yet, these feminists ain't lowering the bar for us. There's no campaign of like the average Joe. Imagine it's like a campaign called the Average Joe, and these were just loser guys, that are scrawny, weak, um, not too bright. These are your geeks, your lames. You know, Imagine them throwing a campaign talking about, we deserve to go on dates. We deserve to be equivalent to attractive men. And I was talking to some other people. And I was saying like, this is, just imagine how stupid it is. Like comparing, just imagine Lapita, and this is she's on, Bachelorette. She's on her little show. Let's say she has a show, and she has to pick two bachelors. Now on the final round, we're at Denzel Washington versus dun, da, 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 the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And she picks the Hunchback of Notre Dame because she is guilt tripped, and she wants him to feel accepted. Really? Shit like that isn't going to happen. We know females are going to judge, especially black females, are going to judge on looks. They're going to go for looks. You know? Whether it's a pretty boy, muscular, whatever, skin tone, whatever. Most likely it's a physical appearance they want to be attracted to. I'm kind of glad that guys don't stoop down to this retarded level of, with feminism, trying to prove that the weaker of our species, the male population, deserves to be on the high council of, the elite, however you see the elite, as, either as these tall, muscular men, intellectuals, rich men, whatever. A good combination of bronze and strength, whatever. But I'm just kind of glad that guys don't really stoop to this level because it's just really retarded. And it's one thing, just to like say, okay, hey, I don't know how it feels to be a woman, but the thing is, I want her to be healthy. I want her to simply, it's really nothing more than that. It's just really to be healthy. I don't understand how that's so much of a struggle. You know, I don't get how it's so hard to do. Something as simple as go to the gym for like what, like probably 20 to like from like about 20 hours a week. That can't be hard to do. Cut back on the snacks, cut back on the on the meaty products. It's as simple as that, but they have to make it hard. Feminists want to guilt trip everybody, and I'm just wondering like what is the next stupid trend, because I just can't imagine these weak feminist dudes on some other shit trying to get on some shit of the rise of the beta male. I'm disfigured, but I want to be competing against guys who look like Zac Efron or Tom Cruise. Yeah. These stupid trends these days.